In this video, I will show you how to use the Metatrader 4 to place your trades, modify your trades, close your trades, and so on. In the previous video, I showed you how to set up a Metatrader 4 account. I showed you how to add a new currency pair. I showed you how to arrange your quote page alphabetically so you don't need to start running helter-skelter when you need to place a new trade. As you can see in the drop down menu, we have our demo account HUGOSWAY Demo 3 setup. We have actually arranged our charts. We have changed the color of our candles. Now everything is in place. The next thing now is to actually place a trade. So let's say, for instance, you analyze the market and you came up with a trade on AUD USD, or you were given a trade idea to put into your Metatrader 4 on AUD USD. What you need to do now is to tap on AUD USD and it brings all these options: new order, open charts, symbol properties, advanced view. All we need right here is to go straight to the charts. Go to the charts, then looking at the chart page, what do we need to do and what do we need to observe? As I said earlier on, this is AUD USD pair, and we have a trade we want to place on this currency pair. Looking at the top menu, you will see 5 different icons. The first icon that look like a cross is just to move around. The second icon, when you start using indicators, this is where you actually add or remove indicators from. But let's move on. The next icon is to change the currency pair you're actually working on, but we need to stay on AUD USD. Then the next one is to change your time frame. In previous videos and lessons and everything you must have learned by now, you know what time frame is. So this is a 5 minutes time frame right now. Let's change it to 1 hour time frame. You can see the way the candles appear is now different. Inside the chart, you can see AUD USD H1. This is to show you we have the AUD USD on the 1 hour time frame. Alright, now you know what all these 4 icons are for. Obviously, the last icon is what we need to know what to do with. And when you click this icon, that is how you put in a new trade. Earlier on, you were told that there are 2 types of orders: a market execution or pending orders. Market execution is also the same thing as instant execution. It can be called buy by market in a buy trade. It can also be called sell by market in a sell trade. Now you see the first option right here on the white screen is market execution. That is where you change your trade type. From market execution, you can see all the order pending orders. There are 4 different types of pending order which you must know by now: buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. If you don't know what all these are, you can watch the previous classes and previous videos and you will understand what these pending orders mean. Alright, let's say we want to go by market execution. Then the next line, you will see some numbers. What in the middle, you will see 1.00. We spoke about lot size in the past. 1.00 is a standard lot size. Then looking to the right, you will see plus 0.01. 0.01 is a micro lot size, and the last option by the right, plus 0.1, is a mini lot size. Now, for proper risk management, you want to take this lot size to 0.01. All you need to do is just play around with the other minus and plus buttons and see how you can change this lot size to 0.01. But to make things easier for you, let me just go with the last number minus 0.1 to the left. You see it keeps reducing it by 10 millilots and it is now 0.01. You can't go lesser than that. Then on the right you can see plus 0.01. This is good to go to 0.02 lot size, but let's go back to 0.01. Then we click the next number by the left, which is minus 0.01. Now the lot size is back at 0.01. That is how to change your lot size. I have showed you how to change your order type. Now I've showed you how to change your lot size. The next thing is the bid and ask price. Under the lot size, you can see 2 different numbers. The one on the left is for the sell and the one on the right is for the buy. That is what is called the bid and ask price. And as I discussed earlier on in previous classes, you can easily calculate pips looking at any of these numbers. So let's say, for example, you've been given a trade to buy AUD USD. The current market price right now is 0.7182. You can see there's a tiny 3 at the back of 82, and it's changing right now. That is the pipette. The third and the fourth number after the decimal, which is 82, that is the pips we'll be working with. So let's say we've been told to take profit at 10 pips. 10 pips profit. All we need to do is add 10 to 83. So that will make it 0.7193. Forget the last number, which is 8 right now. It's just a pipette. Okay, so let's go with the take profit, and the green box under it is where you put your take profit. Now our take profit is 0.7193. That means we'll be taking profit at 10 pips, or better still, in the trade idea you got, you've been given this take profit. All the figures in this video are just for illustration. Now on the left, you can see where we can actually put some numbers, and the line below it is red. That is where you put your stop loss. So let's say we've been told to put stop loss at 10 pips. That means we need to take out 10 pips from 0.7183. That will be 0.7173. 0.7173. It is basic mathematics. Look at the large numbers. That is where you start calculating your pips from. This is just a tip. Alright, now you see we have all the details that we need to actually execute this trade. If you click buy by market and it tells you invalid stop loss or invalid take profit, that means you must have entered something wrong. Take your time, examine the numbers and go over it again. Okay, so let's buy by market. You can see it says order is open. And now this brings me to the trade page, which is the third icon at the bottom. The third icon at the bottom on an Android phone. Even on the iPhone is also the third icon at the bottom. Now it shows you how much you have in your account. When we open this demo account, we opened with $3,000. That is your balance. Now equity is whatever you have after deducting whatever loss you are incurring right now, or after adding whatever profit you are incurring right now, or whatever profit you are making right now. You can see we are in a loss of minus 0.13. That is why our equity is 2,999.86, and it's changing as the market price is changing. Alright, then free margin, you understand more about free margins later on. Margin level, you understand more later on. Margin, you understand all these things later on. Right now, all you need to focus on is your entry price, your stop loss, and your take profit. Alright, so now we have successfully placed a trade. Let's say the trade is active and you've been given an update on the trade to modify stop loss or modify take profit. For this, in this case, let's just modify one of it. Let's modify stop loss. You got an update that says move stop loss to entry. What was our entry price? 0.7183. Now all we need to do is move it back to 0.71. Click on where you put your stop loss, then change it to 0.7183. That is it. So that is how to actually modify stop loss. Assuming the trade is still running, it will take us out at the point where we started from. That is how to move your stop loss, be it to the entry price, be it in profit, be it farther away or lower. That is just how to modify. Then let me show you how to actually close a trade directly, manually how to close a trade. If you want to modify this trade now, you swipe it to the left and you can see 3 icons showing. The first one is the tick icon, like the mark icon. That is to actually close the trade. That means you are done with the trade and you want to close the trade. The second icon is the pencil icon to modify the trade. That was what we used previously to modify the stop loss. Then the third icon will take you back to AUD USD charts. So let's close this trade. Click on the mark icon. It brings you to this page, and at the bottom is asking you if you want to close with loss of minus 0.13. Then you click on it and it ends the trade. And if you are in profit, it will show you close with profit of 2 point this or 5 point this, and you click on it and it takes you out with your profit. That is how to close a trade. Let me now show you how to close partial profits, how to take partial profit. Let's say this trade is still running and you've made some money and you want to close partial profit. But note, you cannot close partial profit on 0.01 lot size. So assuming this trade was started with 0.2 lot size, all you need to do is remove the 2. You can see where the 1 is right now. Just assume it's 2, then just click back, then type 1 in. It will automatically take out 0.01 out of your position. You don't really need to understand this right now, but later on you will need to do this. Come back and watch this video and you will actually understand why you need to know this. Alright, so let's close this trade. And the trade is closed. So basically, that is how to enter into a trade, exit a trade, modify a trade, and so on. That is everything you need to know about entry and exit of trades. So the next thing is the fourth icon at the bottom, which is the history page. This page you can see right now is showing you the profits you've secured so far so good. If you are in loss, it will bring it out as minus whatever it is, and the color will be in red. If you are in profit, it will show you the figures in blue. As you can see now, we are in loss, and you can see the 2 trades we entered into, they both ended in loss, and it's showing it in minus and is red. Then the next thing is your deposit. You can see it's telling you deposited $3,000 into this account. Your balance after deducting whatever you must have lost is now $2999.57, $2,999.57. If you have made profit of like $10, it will show you $3,010. So this is your history page. Then you can choose how you want to see your history with the last icon at the top, which looks like the calendar. Click on it. It will show you to view your today's history, view this week's history, view last month's history, view last 3 months, or customize the period. So that is how to use Metatrader 4 to enter and exit a trade.